there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Cider Pop Central. The Christmas tree is up. It's December. You know what that means? Well, it's December. But also, it's Alska time again. Yeah, it's been about, I don't know, a few minutes since I did an Alska Cider Pop review. So they just keep on churning out the reviews left, right and centre, don't they? So today I have got, well, probably one of the strangest combinations that I've seen so far from them. It's a can of their peach and honeydew melon. Yeah, peach and honeydew melon. Gotta say that's a first for me, but there we go. So, comes in 440ml cans, as you can see here, and like all the other cider pops, it's 4% ABV. You wouldn't expect anything less. Now, I will say that despite them being cider pops, actually the Alska range have been okay. Considering how other cider pops are, you can definitely taste the difference. The last couple that I've had, though, have been a little bit more towards the actual general cider pop territory, so interesting to see how this one is going to fare out. So these are produced by the Swedish Cider Company in London. Think of that what you will. Peach and honeydew melon flavoured apple cider. So yeah, it's an apple base apparently, not a pear base as you would get with like Copperberg and stuff. But main thing is it contains ingredients. So apple cider, natural flavours, and sugar. Contains sulfites. Drink responsibly. So I suppose that's one of the things that sort of raises this just a step up above some of the other cider pops, is that it does contain natural flavours and they've added sugar into it rather than it just being syrups and whatnot. Not condoning obviously how much sugar is probably in this, because it is probably still a lot, but I've noticed the difference in the tastes anyway. It's vegan friendly and it's a premium cider, as they all are. All you need is Alska. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect from this one, so let's get it open and just see what I make of it. Right. Yeah, as usual, I can smell it already. What's it going to be like? What's the colour going to be? Well, from the looks of it, pretty much a typical bog standard cider colour there. Right, you go over there, and yep, there we are. So completely filtered down, wouldn't expect anything less. Fairly heavy carbonation there, fairly heavy. It's not the heaviest I've seen, but yeah, it's there for sure. Yeah, light golden. Nearly clear, sort of looks a little bit like pear juice or something in the glass, doesn't it? So, yeah, very nearly clear. So, what does it smell like? Now this is probably the one that smells the most akin to just a bog standard cider pop. Yeah, it really does. It has the peach with a slight hint of the melon, but for some reason the flavour the aromas on the nose are sort of combining together, and it smells just like Copperberg pear for some inexplicable reason. It really does. But yeah, this smells, out of all of them so far, this smells the sweetest and it smells the most artificial as well. So, well, let's see what it's like anyway, shall we? Cheers, guys! How many more flavours these guys are going to have? Find out in the future. Cheers. Okay, so not as sickeningly sweet as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it is still sweet. No denying that. It is definitely still sweet. But you can definitely taste that it's natural flavours with a bit of sugar added in. Yeah, peach, but it's more fresh peach rather than just like thick peach syrup. Honeydew melon comes in afterwards as well. Like all these other cider pops, no real mention of the actual base apple cider. Wouldn't really expect much more from that, to be fair. But you know what? has actually got a little bit of a dryness about it. It's not just all sugary sweet. It has got a nice sort of dry undertone to it all. It's not bad. It's not bad. For a cider pop, Alska are definitely a step above the other cider pops that you can get on the supermarket shelves. And you can get these for really cheap. Aldi tend to have 3 or 4 of their flavours, or 3 or 4 of their range on the shelves at any one time, and they're about £1.49 a can. I mean, the markup that Copperberg and Record League do for their ciders is just astronomical. Yeah, in London you can pay, I've seen them go for upwards of a £5 a bottle, which is just criminal. That's £1.49 for a can. If you like this sort of stuff, get this instead of the Crapperbergs and that, because these are definitely a much, much bigger step above them. Now, obviously, you got to understand the difference between like the cider pop and like, you know, the proper stuff and everything like that. So the cider purists and everything like that won't touch this. But do you know what? For what it is and for what it's setting out to do, it does it all right. As I said, nice. There is nice peach and melon flavours coming through. It's not overly thick. It's not overly sweet. Not getting the cloying at the back of the throat from like syrups or whatever added into it as well. And yeah, it's just nicely drinkable. Final taste before final verdict then. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, if I was giving it at a party, or if someone just like got loads in, like for a house party or something, I wouldn't say no to them. I'd happily have them. I've definitely had a lot worse out there, and I've had a lot worse infused ciders from like other cider producers for sure. So, £1.49 a can, I think it does its job well. To be fair, naturally, it's not going to win any awards for taste or anything, and obviously, it is still a cider pop. But as far as cider pops go, it's not bad. So, with that said, for a final verdict, I'm going to go and give Alska's Peach and Honeydew Melon Cider Pop a 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly drinkable. Yeah, not much more else I can say about that. So there you go, another episode of Cider Pop Central for you guys. Hope you liked it. And as usual, I'll be back with another delicious and tasty cider review very soon. Till then, yeah, I mean, I can't remember how many more I've got. I think we've got 3 more of their range to try in the drinks cabinet, so watch out for them in the future. Take care, guys. Till next time.